Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn how to make printed circuit boards. A printed circuit board, or what is commonly known as a PCB, is a method of assembling electronic components in a compact manner. It is also much robust and very easy to assemble. There are different ways of creating PCBs. These includes the hot toner transfer method, the UV exposure method, the CNC routing method, and there are several other methods. The method I am going to explain to you today is called the toner transfer method. To do this, you would need several equipments. These include an electric iron, a piece of copper board, a piece of steel wool, some sticker papers, an electric drill, and the permanent marker, and ferric chloride. There are 6 steps in creating this PCB. So, let me explain it one step at a time. First step is designing your PCB. The second step is transferring your design into the sticker paper. The third step is transferring the toner from a sticker paper into the copper board. The fourth step is the chemical etching. The fifth step includes cleaning of your PCB. The final and the last step is drilling the holes in the PCB. Step 1. Designing your PCB. In the designing phase, we decide how to place the components on the PCB, and same time we decide how to connect them. You can either decide them using manually, or you can use a computer software for the designing. There are several computer softwares that are commonly used for this purpose. The free softwares include Express PCB and the Eagle. Some of the more commercial softwares are Proteus, OCAD, and the Altium. In this demonstration, we would be using Proteus as our designing software. Step number 2. In this step, we would be transferring our design into the sticker paper. For this, you would need a laser printer. You have to try several different laser printers to get which one produce the best results. For the transferring, you would need a sticker paper. A sticker paper has a front side and a back side. For the printing, we would be using the back side of the sticker paper. In the back side paper, there would be a shining surface and a matte surface. Make sure you print on the shining side. Once you printed on it, you would notice a pattern like this. So, you can see your PCB design is printed on the sticker paper's shining side. Step 3. In step 3, we would be transferring this printed design into the copper board. We first start by cleaning this copper board from its copper oxide layer. Put the copper board on the table and use steel wool to clean and remove the copper oxide. Once the copper oxide is removed, cut it into the proper sizes. Next thing we have to do is, we have to cut our paper into the proper size. Place the copper board on top of the cloth. Now take the sticker paper and place it on top of the copper board. Make sure the printed side properly touch with the copper side. Now take the heated iron and press on top of the paper for several minutes. After some time, gradually iron it to make sure the heat is evenly distributed. You should be careful not to apply too much heat. If you do, the copper board would pop up, and if you apply less heat, some of the transfers may not happen properly. Once the board is properly ironed, put this board into the water and gently remove this top paper. In this board, you can see the tracks are clearly printed on the copper board. If there are any missing tracks, use a permanent marker to make those mistakes. Step 4. Etching. In this step, we would be removing the unwanted copper from our PCB. For this, we would be using a chemical known as ferric chloride. You can see there is a ferric chloride bath. It is a chemical, so make sure you handle it properly. And make sure your container is either plastic or glass. Do not try to use metal containers for this ferric chloride. Sometimes the ferric chloride comes in a powder form. If it is in the powder form, be careful when you are dissolving it. When added with water, it will emit certain amount of heat. So always add a little amount of ferric chloride into a lot of water. Place the copper board gently on the ferric chloride solution. Make sure the printed side is facing upward. Once on the solution, stir the solution gently. Time to time, check to make sure the exposed copper is removed. The final thing to do in this step is to clean your board using the clean water. Once all the exposed copper is removed, remove the PCB from the ferric chloride bath and clean it using the clean water. Your finished product should look like this. Step 5. Cleaning. In this step, we would be removing the unwanted ink from our PCB. To remove this ink, you can use either steel wool or alcohol. Rub the steel wool gently on the finished product. Once all the ink is removed, clean the board using the pure water. Step 6. Drilling. This is the final step in our PCB designing process. In this step, we would be drilling holes to mount our electronic components. Switch on the drill . So this is the final product. Now we have come to the end of this video. I hope by watching this video you have learned how to create a PCB by yourself.